Hi guys, this is Patricia again. I haven't been on in a while. I've had some things going on with trying to find a job and all this other crazy mess going on. No luck in the job hunt yet, but it's not the end of the world. But anyways, this video I'm going to do sort of one of those haul things. Technically it's not a haul since it's not the stuff isn't technically brand new anymore and it's not in the packaging anymore. But I just wanted to show you basically the things that I bought. I think it was like right before Christmas. I think it was like Christmas Eve or something. I was randomly given some money and I went a little happy at the drugstore. So anyways, and it's going to be like a haul slash review sort of. And I'm really happy, first of all, that CVS is finally carrying NYX. The NYX line. I really love their stuff. Originally, I think were selling around Christmas time a couple years ago. They were selling a bunch of these jumbo eye pencils, and I bought two, which were these two, and they're about gone, so I need to resharpen those. But I bought those just to see what it did for me personally. I've seen them on YouTube, a bunch of makeup artists using them myself. It's like, you know what, I'll just give it a try. So I loved it. Couldn't find NYX anywhere else, and finally, right before Christmas last year, I found out that CVS was going to carry it permanently. So the first thing I'm going to show you is obviously my NYX jumbo eye pencils. I really like them. They're super creamy. But they're not going to move once you get them on. Well, you can blend them out to a certain extent. Blend them out quickly because they will set. So, and one thing too about the brighter colors, I've got the white one and I've got sort of the goldish, tannish sort of right there. One thing too about these, the lighter the color, the brighter the color is going to be. Like underneath this shimmery eyeshadow I've got here, I'm wearing the tan, what is it called? The cottage cheese. Alright, now I'm hungry. I'm wearing that one underneath shimmery eyeshadow. So just imagine how dull the eyeshadow would look without that underneath as a base. I really like the concept of putting these creamy eyeshadows underneath as a base so it stands out more vibrant. The darker colors, you'll get the same thing, except the darker colors will be very they'll be more intense. They'll be not only that, they'll stay. Like, even though you've got the primer underneath as your base as well, this will intensify what the primer is already doing. And with that being said, I'll go on to the next thing. Is probably one of my most favorite highlighters that I've ever used. This is the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. It's, as it says, it's very lightweight. This shade is actually in Sunbeam. It's not chunky like a lot of your highlighters. Fortunately, I haven't come across any products that I personally don't care for. But then again, I'm very open-minded. If something doesn't work for me one way, then it may work for me another way. And that is technically what happens with me. I don't just throw it to the side and say, no, you're done. But this highlighter, I mainly use it for the cheeks. There is a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it's not going to overpower your cheeks. Like if you see here, that's what I'm wearing. You can tell it like that natural, a natural glow. It's like it's coming from within. And the next product that brings me to is the Dewy Finish Long-Lasting Setting Spray. And if you're going to wear this liquid illuminator, this will definitely work on top of that, especially if you want the dewy finish. It will just intensify that inner glow, that glow that's coming from within. It's very cooling, very refreshing. You can spray this when you're getting up in the mornings just to wake up a little bit. Personally, I don't like doing that, mainly because I'm not really a morning person, and most of the time I wake up at 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning. So I like to use this, obviously, as my setting spray for my makeup. It gives it the dewy finish. Most of my foundations and blushes, they're all matte. Sometimes that makes my face look flat and dull. I really don't like that. So I need something just to give it a little more something, I guess you could say, just to brighten my face up. And Lord knows we all need it. And the next thing I want to show you is probably one of the best concealers that I've ever used. This is a 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter. Pardon the noise in the background. I'm not sure why the dryer is going on and off by itself a million times. And there it goes, going off. Awesome. That makes for a perfect time home alone. But anyway, this is a 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter by Rimmel. It's the Match Perfection line. It comes in a little tube like that. And you just squeeze it out. And you just throw it on like that. And I really, 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 really like the coverage to it. And it also, it actually matches, the shade is actually fair to light, shade 230. But anyways, this is actually a skin tone adapting concealer. I really, really like that, because a lot of times concealers can be too light. It'll make you really bright. And you really don't want that, unless you really want that Kim Kardashian highlighted look. And I've got concealers like that, and I absolutely love them when I want that kind of look. But when you want that natural daytime glam look, this is the product. It's worth the money. I think it was like $7, $8 at CVS. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. But it's so worth the money if you want a concealer like that. I will say this is the kind of concealer that you do not have to set with powder. If you won't set with powder, that's great, but personally, I don't feel the need to. Which brings me to my last product, which is the very first of its kind in my makeup drawer. It is the NYX Cream Blush in Boho Chic in CB11. I'm actually wearing it right now. To be honest, all the products that I've mentioned here, I'm wearing, except for the dark jumbo eye pencils. I'm not wearing those. But everything that I'm mentioning here, I'm actually wearing. so I'm technically your model for it. But this is a really, 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 really nice blush. It's buildable to a point. It is buildable to a point. Be careful about how much you get onto your fingers, because it comes out light on your fingers. Like, see how light, how very, very, very light that is on my finger. I don't know if you can tell or not. It comes out very, very bold on the cheeks. So you gotta really be careful. And if you want to intensify that even more, I know I like that word a lot, but if you want to intensify that look, use a powder blush that's in the same color range as your cream, and it will not only set it, but it will just bring that color out even more, give you that healthy glow to your face. But anyways, I think that is it for this video. If you have any suggestions, requests, any makeup looks you'd like to see, let me know down in the comments. Message me, whatever, I don't care. Just let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.